Hello everyone and welcome to Project 5 Sightseer. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Row 2. Okay, it's been quite a long time since I've played this game. Actually, the last time I played it, I believe it was still in early access. And this game came out roughly the 15th of August. It could be the 16th of August, 2019. So it's been out for quite a while and haven't played it for quite a while. And seeing that I'm getting a little bit bored with the current games, and it looks like a lot of you have decided not to watch any of those current games either, I've decided, well, let's get a couple other games up and see if you guys actually want to watch them. I know that there are at least one or two people that actually wanted to see this game. Then they've been asking me for a little while now. Hello, EU. So we will be playing this game again. However, I've completely forgotten how to play it. So just to be on the safe side, let's have a small peek at the tutorial and see if I can remember how to do everything. Now, I did have a little small peek earlier just to see if I could remember a couple of things. I remembered how to set it up at least, but key bindings and everything, that's a little bit different because we cannot change the key bindings. I tried. So let's go to the tutorial and see how the game progresses from there.
Response verified. Response time optimal. Proceeding with the orientation. My designation and purpose are irrelevant for the task required of you. You may address me simply as Overseer. An instance I reactivated earlier was tasked with mining titanium from a nearby deposit to the west. He was due to return 73 minutes ago. This delay is unacceptable. You need to find it, determine what went wrong, and, if needed, assist it in completing its task. Return back here when you are finished. Do you have any other questions? Good. I'm releasing control of your vehicle. You may proceed to the designated coordinates.
Okay, so that is the scroll wheel, right? Oh, okay, so you have to hold the button down for the scroll wheel to be able to zoom in and out. W for forward. S for back. W and A to turn left and right. Space to jump. A and space. Okay. Okay. Oh, why is that on 2? Why not on 1? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Not only do you get the bits here, but you also get things here. So we have to hit the scanner with a pulse. R. And then we can see what's around. Nice. Geothermal, coal, silicon, copper, iron, aluminium. Nice. That's big deposits. Oopsie. And I would drive straight into a rock. Oops. Oops. Okay, so there's another couple coming up. Let's go a little bit closer to see if we can get some more up there. Okay. Oops. New biome discovered. Oh, we still have to wait 30 seconds for that pulse. Okay, so there's... Okay, okay, so open the inventory. And let's put that on slot 1. Actually, no, let's leave that on 2 then. There we go. So 2, 1, and we get 5. So we're getting zinc, gravel, copper, and a couple others. This one that was, oh yeah, there's a level up here to say how much power our drill's got. That's not inventory, that is. I'm pretty sure that there was a way to, collect gravel. We can turn that off. What's this one do for us? Doesn't say. Scanning resources, use fuel, compression, or we can actually make it stiffer if we have to. Okay. So let's get a little more. How much did we actually need? Oh yeah, there was a limit on weight, wasn't there? Do we actually say... Let's see what I think it's the 5% over there, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's something like that. So we've got zinc, aluminium, nickel, all those others in this area. Let's go a little bit more. I know we don't really need it for the tutorial. Okay. There's a huge copper over there. We do have some copper already on us. We've got titanium there, we've got zinc. Can we just dump the gravel? Oh yeah. Has to be closer, closer to our vehicle. We can just drop it that way. Yeah. Okay. So if we go closer to it, we can just hit that, hit number 5, we get silicon. Oh, we only get silicon. We don't get the copper itself as well. That's weird. That way we get the copper. Okay. So that bit's changed a bit. Just have to wait for that bar again, and also the cooldown, because if you do that, you get more resources a lot quicker. I don't know if it actually says it there. Plus resources minus efficiency. Okay. so it's almost double if we do it this way. Okay, so what do we currently have? We've got close to 8,000 copper, we've got 4,000 titanium, we've got almost 1,000 zinc, we've got almost 10,000 silicon. Okay, let's get some iron while we're at it. And I think we can build things as well, yeah. So we've got foundations, we've got other types of foundations, we've got power plants, we've got storage options, we've got lighting fittings, we've got a couple of flags, and we've got resource gatherers. And then something I've not messed with yet. We've also got the option to make vehicles and also bin turrets, apparently. Need aluminium for that. And turret requires aluminium and magnesium. Interesting. And these are the other components that we can create. Okay, aluminium. Let's get some aluminium while we're at it. Oops. Come on. Okay. So let's get a couple of thousand aluminium going. Okay, and now we should be able to create a mineral menu. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so if we go into our inventory, we have another mining laser. And they're about the same. But if we now do this, so we have both of them active at the same time, we move ever so slightly. We exit this menu. Start mining. A whole lot does go faster. Ooh, we haven't turned the gravel bit off yet. We do have to have better power options when we do stuff like that, of course. Let's take the gravel out because we don't need the gravel at the moment. We also need to turn the gravel bit off. Okay. Okay, some nickel over there. We can make batteries with nickel, and I wish I could change that key over. Okay. Maybe we have to, I don't know. I wonder. Sorry, let's put that one back on there. No, can we actually do that? No. Unsuitable. Okay, so how much inventory space do we have? We have a little bit of space left. Oh yeah, if we are in an area that's got a power source, we can piggyback that power source and use it for our mining as well. Oh, sorry about all this jittery. Okay, so aluminium over there, small geothermal, large methane. Let's get some iron. I'm pretty sure that iron was definitely something that was most needed. Oh no, that's huge aluminium over there, and small iron. Let's get these. Granted, it hasn't told us to do it. Oh, we are in a radiation zone. That's not good. There's 0.2 USV. That's quite bad. That means we're going to start taking on damage. Oh, there's another point to grab over there. Oh, medium aluminium. Okay. Huge copper. Okay. So return to the outpost. Okay, inventory collect container, titanium, aluminium, copper, iron. Okay, oh damn it, why? Okay, so that one is titanium.
Excellent. You have returned intact.
Aluminium.
Did you discover what happened to your predecessor? I see. It's strange that our initial scans didn't pick up any anomalies. Regardless, it appears it's time to adjust our priorities. We need to get over those mountains and see what's on the other side. While it is possible in the rust bucket you currently occupy, it is going to be too difficult to bother. We need to build something that can fly, and for that, we need to do some research.
Oops. Oh yeah, we need hard metal to do that with.
Before we can do research, we need to build a science lab. You can find it in the generator section of the build menu.
We need hard metal for that. Oops, right click. Okay, so we've got 29.7. Let's take 1,000 out then. Okay, so basically wants us to take 5,000 out. There we go. Go to inventory. Convert to hard metal. Accept. Oh, what's that one over there? Silver and silicon. Okay. Ooh. Okay, silicon. Really? Silicon. Okay, so that's there. Let's build this thing then. Okay, so that's now built. Just out of interest, how much material of each one do we actually have? Where does it actually say it? There it is. So we've currently got 24,000 aluminium, 12,000 copper. Okay, so let's go back to aluminium so that we can make some more storage containers. Oops. Not a big fan of top view. Okay, aluminium. And convert. Okay. Now go to storage. Make one of those. Q and E to rotate them. Don't want to make that gravel, I want to make that zinc because we have some zinc on us. And I believe that if we also stick them, any of them, I know it converts it. Okay. I just want to have the option just to add it. Okay, so that's zinc. So, oh, come on, zinc. And then we've got hard metal left over. I think we're going to need a little bit more. Oops. So let's grab. Oh, that's weird. I know it's still looking at the zinc one. Why is it still looking at the zinc one? Strange. Okay, well, it wants us to do other things, so let's do those other things. So that one, and it wants us to do flight research. Accept. Accept. Okay, now it wants us to build a vehicle. One of these ones. Aluminium, silicon, copper. Okay, and then it wants us to take it and then use it for other things. Strange that it's doing that. Where is Ali? That's definitely zinc, iron, copper. Ali. Okay. Okay, so now we've got the option to take it. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more resource hunting because I know what's going to come at the end of this. And I want to see if we can actually get some defenses up before we actually hit that little issue. So I shall see you guys in just a sec. Okay, seeing that we can't make the towers for the turrets yet, or at least the platforms until we've got the research done, let's make a couple of vehicles and then hope that they do it. So we've got enough aluminium, silicon, copper for a cheetah. It's got 8,000 health and it's got 25% power efficiency, but it's only got one external attachment. We don't care actually about the cargo at the moment. Or we can do the Puma Marauder, which is a lot more heavier on the metal, silicon, and copper. We've got enough for, I think, 2 of those now at the moment, because I've been grinding like crazy trying to get all the resources. Granted, we'd still have to make the motor and sensors and other bits and pieces, but we should be able to do at least 2 Pumas and also make the armor. I've researched the armor, so we can give it the copper and silicon version, which gives it good kinetic, thermal, and electric. It doesn't do explosions or radiation, but I don't think that the alien craft that's going to appear here does explosions or radiation. I could be wrong. I have yet to kill one of those things. They've always wound up killing me instead. So, knowing full well that it's going to spawn right here, and that it's going to destroy everything that we've got, I think we will try to defeat it for a change. And it seems that even though I've put power plants all over the place, we're not gaining electricity. It says that we've got 100% electricity. I guess I could always make a couple more batteries just in case, but when I'm mining in this area, I just don't see it. So I'll put up a couple more batteries here and there. So I'm going to have to dig up some more lithium because they're probably the better batteries to keep. And then we're going to get a couple more vehicles going. I've put the sensor on top of that. I'm hoping that that's got the gun below it. Otherwise, we're going to wind up having to put one above it. So that said, let's create one of these Pumas. I wonder where they spawn. Can we do it? Yes, and we can actually select where it goes. Nice. So let's put this one here. Okay, and let's have a little look in it. Oh, I don't want to target it. Now, how do I... Ah, there we go. Take control. Okay, so what does it actually have? So it doesn't have any of these yet. It doesn't have any armor, it doesn't have any weapons. So we're going to have to do the whole shebang. We don't have to worry about the suspension. We don't have to worry about the wheels because it's not going to be moving. Sensor, might want to do that one. Engine requires power, but... Okay, so we don't have to actually do the engine. So that's nice. So we just have to do the generator. We have to do generator and sensor, and armor and computers and bits. So that's nice. So let's see, what is it going to cost us for parts? We can do one of those. We can do what's that? Resource range detection. Well, that's not for weapons, so we don't have to worry about that. So additional weapon damage. Let's do that. It gives us the ability to protect ourselves as well. Motor, we are not worried about the motor. Generator, I'm going to have to get a lot of more components, aren't I? Okay, generators there. Let's go for integrated sensor. Let's go for beam turret. And that's about it. We don't actually have to worry for it to do other things, so let's make another beam turret. How much is this actually costing us in resources? Oh, it requires magnesium as well, so we'll have to mine up some more of that. Okay, so let's stick both of those on. Let's stick the that one on, so anytime it appears, we can just have these turrets fire at it. Nice. Okay, so we want to go take control of that one again. There we go. So this one's once again our main vehicle. That one's just on, well, it's quite frankly, on defense mode at the moment. So that's quite nice. At least I'm hoping it's on, yeah, aggressive, or can target, take control. We don't have to worry about any of those, but the fact that it's on aggressive combat role, that's definitely the best one to have. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll mine up a couple more resources, so that we've got this entire area surrounded by Puma marauders, and I shall see you guys in a sec when it comes to jumping into this one and then making our way off to finish the tutorial. Okay, there we go. I'm hoping that all these pumas are enough. So we've got a total of, let's see, 5 of them. So I'm hoping it's enough. But on the off chance, I've added weapons to all. We still have to add maybe another weapon to the meerkat here. They're all active. The brains are all functioning. So basically they've all been given the same upgrade, except for this one's got that little bit more. And now that I've figured out how to change the key bindings, I'm doing it in reverse now. So basically, in order to change the key bindings, you go basically on here, then right click, and it comes up saying set key binding. And that's basically what I did. And yes, I kept screwing myself over each time beforehand, and now that I've changed it, I'm screwing myself again. So it's a bit of a nightmare. So we've got storage boxes all over the place, and I've just recently found out you don't actually have to drive up to the storage box in order to offload the materials into the box. Now you can just drop it anywhere in your, let's say, sphere or of your area, as it were, and it automatically gets added to your stack. At which point I wound up with more hard metal than we could actually store. So that was quite interesting. So let's switch over to this one over here.
Good. I see you've made a meerkat. That should be adequate. I've taken the liberty of installing some upgrades on it for you that should help.
Oh, I've already done those upgrades. Oops.
2 miniguns in case you encounter foes, an enhanced power generator, titanium armor, and ammonium nitrate for the ammo.
I've given myself silicon armor and various others. Oops.
A strange non-organic matter signature detected is somewhere to the north. Fly over the mountains, explore the other side, find the threat, and eliminate it.
Okay, before we do that, oh, I'm doing it again. Oh, I don't see the additional bits that we had. Granted, that's normal generator. You did say an advanced generator, right? I guess we ran up with too much inventory. Whoops. I wonder where all the bits and pieces have gone. Oh well. So we do not have the enhanced generator. Oops. We do have the turbine that I added. Sensor. Yep. Okay, so these two are higher than what I initially put in. And the turrets are definitely different compared to what I put in. I think they require a metal, type of metal to function, right? Can't really remember. Oh well. For some reason I can't activate the first one. Oh, it says to go down. Oh, up, 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 up. X. Elex crashes. Okay, so, oops. Here we go again. For some reason we can't access that. Okay. Still can't activate it. I think I'd have completely screwed myself with that. I put the, has it put the additional stuff in here then? Nope. Oopsie. Nope. Damn. Take control. Okay, so... Oh yeah, it requires hardened metal to repair itself. So I put two of these ones in earlier, and now they're gone. Ooh. Let's hope that these two do the job then. Oops. Oops. Okay. Okay. That way we don't accidentally shoot something that we don't want to when we don't want to shoot something. But if it does decide to shoot us first, then I'll turn it back on. Which number is it, by the way? Doesn't say. Oh, we're supposed to go the other way, weren't we? Apparently. Oops. Let's pull the island to the north. Oh, it is the other direction. Although before we go there, just want to put that sensor back on, even if we have to make a new one. Okay. So let's take the top one off. Is that the top one? Nope. Ah. You have to be landed first. Ooh. Okay, sensors. Must land first. Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, any landing you can walk away from. Let's hope that we can utilize that now. Sorry, I'm doing it again. That's not the top one. That's the top one. Yep. There we go. Okay, so that's manganese, that one. Okay. Albeit something that I wanted to create. It requires gold, but we won't be able to do that for a while, especially on this tutorial mode. Nope, still no gold. Oh, actually, maybe... Actually... Oh... I guess what we'll have to do is wait for that to come back up and then do it again. Or we can wait... We can probably land over there. We'll just have to make sure that we don't get too close to that. Okay. It's coming a bit low, so we can exchange that out. Oh, I want to go down. I don't want to go that way yet. Ooh. Flash. Okay. Can we now... Granted we're not completely landed. Can we pull that out? Yes. Pull that back in. I don't want to turn that on just yet, because I know exactly what it's going to do. And we could get into some serious trouble that way. Let's see if we can just ignore that thing for a little while. So if it attacks us, then we can attack it, but if it doesn't, ooh, laggy all of a sudden. Okay, so it's not actually attacking us, but as soon as we do that, then it's going to, well, we're going to wind up destroying that. I don't want to destroy it. It's not actually currently hostile. Unstationed, huh? I wonder. Oh, no, we're going too high up. Ouch. Okay, so what's this one over here? Supercharge, light, capture outpost. Okay. Okay, we're now going straight into unsanctioned operation. Pirate Outpost, we've made it our own. Does it have any materials? No. Okay, so steel production is off. Doesn't have any resources in there at all. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. Let's do it. Let's uh-oh. Let's get this tutorial over and done with. And then we can get the actual game started. So before we do that, we don't really want to be too close to this chappie. Okay, and on. Ooh. Okay, and I pretty much knew that that was going to happen. So that said, let's land and sort ourselves out. The fact that it keeps moving by itself when you try to land it. Okay. Grade kit internal. Okay, so it didn't actually have to land to pick it up. Ooh, too hard. Damn it. Clicking tutorials in the way. Okay, down. But don't hit the freaking ground. This is why I hate these things. Okay, that's better. Okay, or to repair. Okay. Okay, so we repaired our vehicle and yet the tutorial piece is still up. Okay, so let's get that one out of the way. Let's have a look at our inventory, see what's going on. Okay, so we've got an internal upgrade. Can't use it for that. Can use it for that. Okay, screw it, let's do that. Probably should have done that one first, but never mind. Okay. And away we go again. Let's head back and finish this tutorial. And see if we've, well, got enough defences over there. I seriously doubt it, but let's hope that we've done good this time. Coal. Lithium. And manganese. Okay. Seems like your right side of the craft is still heavily damaged. Oh, gold! We needed that. Thing. Okay, and there's the thing that I really don't want to see. I have once upon a time translated the binary language, but
I'm glad you're back. Now, what did you do?
let's get the hell out of here. I know it's going to track us regardless, but I actually want to see if our defenses hold up against that thing.
You are seeing this thing hovering here, don't you? I don't know what it is, nor what it wants. I can't understand anything it's trying to say. It showed up right around the time I detected an explosion on the other side of the island, which I can only assume was you completing your task. Am I correct? Great. Well, that may have been a mistake. My scans are detecting a massive energy source within this thing, and if it has weapons to go along with it, there is absolutely nothing we can do to stop it.
That's why I built a couple of additional defenses over there.
Your guess is as good as mine. Perhaps see if you can understand what it's trying to say? And if it does go hostile, take what you can, run, and find another place as far away from here as possible. Good luck.
What I should do, in that case, I want to see if we can actually get away from this thing as well. Granted, I want to see if it destroys everything. or we destroy it with the defense that we've got there. But just on the off chance that it does actually get destroyed, which I seriously doubt it will, let's quickly make one of those. Oh, wrong button again. One of those. Oh. Okay, and up we go. Going backwards, going backwards. Oh, can't see anything. Okay. So I'll do the translation later on and I'll have it up here for you guys. Okay, so it's destroying everything and nothing is firing back. Okay. And I seriously doubt that we're going to be able to... Oh, it's draining us. Yep, nothing worked against it. Damn it. Oh well. So much for making some defenses and spending about 4 hours doing so. Okay, so I'm going to take a tiny break and then I shall see you guys in the actual game itself. Okay, so I'm once again a little bit filled up and a bit more awake. I haven't slept yet. Okay, so let's host a build. I need to figure out if I can delete these actually. Can I delete these? Not really. No, of course not. So I tried to set up a different world before doing the tutorial and getting a little bit used to the controls again, and I screwed it up big time on that one. So let's do a new one. So far name. There we go. Let's do that. Actually, oh, I can't do anything else. Let's put a dash there, then just be on safe side. Okay, so it generates balls randomly. You do have an option to change it. So you could, for example, if you wanted to do, let's say, 1 to a billion or something or other, you could go, okay, I want to do world 0, and it comes up with, I think it's the same world, to be honest. And then we can go, okay, where do we want to start? So do we want to start Bleached Hills? The 120 Bleached Hills down the bottom there, or 121 Badlands, 022 Wetlands, 02, yeah, that's the same one. Sorry, Sahara there, or Savannah, 201, 021 Savannah, Green Hills, Green Bluffs, Weathered Peaks. Heck, we could even start out on Tiaga. If we really so choose, we can't start on the pole because apparently it's water. I think it's all just water straight up there, and we can't go to the other side of the planet. So we could start. What's going to be a great spot? So you've got a complete balance of everything. I guess scorched peaks. Turns out it's going to be filled with radiation if we go there. Actually, I'm not 100% sure where the radiation will be exactly, but at least I think if we go here-ish, we've got a whole collection of all the different types combined, except for what the hell that's called. So we've got bleached. That's bleached. You've got bad, jungle, green, seasonal mountain, weathered peak, crags. What the heck's a crag? And then basically it's got a whole selection of all the different locations. So I guess we could go for Scorched Earth as a starting location. Okay, so let's set up the world configuration. So we have a health scale of 2, which is apparently default. And basically, the higher it is, the more health everyone has, including NPCs, unfortunately. Then we've got the NPC damage, so how much damage the NPC will do. So if it's set for if it's set for 0.5, it means that its NPCs will only do half the amount of damage. It's currently set for 1. PvP, I'm not doing PvP at the moment, so that can stay at 0.5. Encounter is how many seconds until we have either a trader or a pirate or some scummy outfit basically flying overhead and then asking something of us. Not sure what time is. I don't think I want to mess with that yet. Creative modes, runtime mode. I'm not sure what runtime mode is. Free start. So there's a default position somewhere apparently. Fragile. By default, this option will be. By default, this option will be off. Most structures can't be destroyed via combat. Instead, they stop working once condition drops below. Once condition drops to 10%. If this option is enabled, everything will be destroyable. Okay, tick. Perm death. So if you die, you quite literally die. It's game over. Resources 1. Frequency of resource nodes in the world. The higher multiplier, the more common resources will be. Okay, let's make that 5. Don't want to overdo it. So I remember the very first time I played this, I set 400, and I was, after that. I don't want to go through that pain again. Rate multiplier affecting the rate of resource extraction rate. If you want to be able to gather resources faster, increase this value. Let's make it 2, not 21. I want 2. PvP normal, none. PvP safety, don't have to worry about that now. Cost for research, apparently default is 36,000. It's currently set for 24,000, which is the same as the tutorial apparently. Is it just me or is the whole thing soft? Have I not my SB controller? No. It's a little bit weird, the microphone at the moment. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, no mercy. Yes, stay at 10 a.m. Okay. So, yeah, the 10 a.m. alarm is from when I was working at the recycling centre. Just meant open up the gates and show them no mercy. Because if you show them any leeway, then they'll walk all over you and put everything in the wrong place. They'll cry about not being able to dump their so-called household rubble. It's actually construction waste, and other crap like that. So yeah, I had a soundbite from Command and Conquer saying no mercy, and mercy is what was it? Mercy is something for the week. I can't remember. But yeah, so ignoring that. Tier. So percentage by which each technology tier is more expensive than the one below. 70% on top of that. No, thank you. I want to be able to progress a little bit faster than that. Let's do it 30. Boost. So generated when inspired technology is okay. Default 30. Allied research. So if you're researching along with an allied member, it goes to 15% faster. If you get stuck in the world, you can type /stuck. I can't remember what the talk key is. Well, we'll probably be finding that out sooner rather than later, because you do get stuck occasionally in the world. But if you get stuck more than once in a row, you have to wait 3 minutes before you can get unstuck again. Hence why it says 180. That's 180 seconds. Capture, so and a capture delay. So we can capture outposts if we really choose to do so. Maximum buildings. Structures and objects allowed per outpost. 1,000. I guess I could live with that. Maximum pollution. If it's considered to be 100% visualization, whatever it's called, purpose, the default is 2 million. Yep, it's 2 million. So, yeah, basically it's pollution around the planet. So if you have an outpost that's generating a lot of pollution, then you can get quite a few debuffs in that area. And then you've got the danger zone over here. Apparently the default is 25, but it's currently on 80. I think I'll leave it with 80. Basically, if it goes up to 80% pollution threshold, then we are in a little bit of trouble with the planet. UFO chance 25%, so that's UFO that's damaged the area of the tutorial area. That's basically the one of the UFOs that can turn up, and there's about a 25% chance of it. Down here it says only one of them, so that's okay. I can live with that. Trader chance 10%. What was that? Trader. Neutral trading hubs. So it's choosing the area starting point, basically close to the players. Outpost chance. It's currently set for 0. Chance of encountering NPC outposts in the more rich regions of the world. To completely turn them off, set to 0. So if you don't mind them having some really higher resources in that area, by all means increase it. But if you don't want them to be in the rich areas, so you've got a chance, leave it at 0. We're going to increase it to 10. Outpost distance. So how many kilometers? I think no. How many meters from the player? So it's 8.5 hexadecimeters. So it's 0.85 kilometers, 850 meters. Yes, I used to go to school in Holland, so that's how I know that. Outposts 10, so 10 in the world. It's a bit small, but apparently the default's only 5. Market change. Minimum number of hours needed to pass in order for the market to refresh. Default is 6 hours. I don't think we're going to be able to find them that quickly, but just on the off chance, let's lower it to an hour. Go to cooldown in seconds on the go to function that allows players to join their friends at faraway locations by spawning in brand new Skyrim. Right click a faction member on the playlist or an allied outpost on the world map. To use it, default is 2 hours. I don't think I'm going to be using it, but let's make it 1 hour. So it's 36. And then server password. Let's go with that. Oops, we don't want to start a wave down in the ocean. Thank you very much. Let's put that up there. Sorry, there. There we go. We should then have a bit of everything. Okay, so let's hit play and see how it goes from there. Do we want to start on Scorched Land? Yes. But there's one little problem, as in the world has just changed its shape. Why did the world change its shape? You wanted 0. It's changed the shape again. It's not the same one. Is everything that we just changed still there? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we're going to have to find a different location then. We could start over there. Scorched Peaks, Badlands, Scorched Canyons, Badlands, Green Bluffs. Let's try 1. Or actually, let's try that 0 again. See if it comes up with a different word again. And it does look different. Okay, in that case, let's start Cliff, Badland, Green Bluff, Jungle, Scorched. Okay. In that case, let's start Badlands, canyons or mountains. Screw it, let's just go with that one. Accept. Okay. Okay, unfortunately, because of the amount of time that we've just spent, I'm going to have to leave the episode there for the moment. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.